We're not going back. That's the focus of tonight's angle. We all know that, God, thank you so much, Trump missed a bullet at Butler. But now we know without a doubt that America missed a bullet when he beat Kamala Harris. It was appropriate that her first big speech since blowing it was in San Francisco, a monument to liberal failure.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Oh, it's good to be home. Thank you. Oh, hi, Andrea. Hi, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. And Dougie's here, too.
This is such an embarrassment. And the Democrats who have real power, they know it too. But they don't care. The Kamala show never got good reviews. Going back to the 2020 primary, they all knew she was always a problem, never a solution. And the words written in the liberal Atlantic ring as true today as they did in the fall of 2023. Ease and confidence have not been the prevailing themes of Harris's vice presidency. Her first year on the job was defined by rhetorical blunders, staff turnover, political missteps, and a poor sense among even her allies of what exactly constituted her portfolio. Within months of taking office, President Joe Biden was forced to confront a public perception that Harris didn't measure up. And she never did, including last night.
The American people deserve leaders who make their lives better and make our country stronger. But sadly, we have seen quite the opposite over these past few months.
Crickets. But she kept on, mightily trying to recapture her fleeting political moment from last August when she described the pace of Trump's agenda.
What we are in fact witnessing is a high-velocity event where a vessel is being used for the swift implementation of an agenda that has been decades in the making. An agenda to slash public education, an agenda to shrink government and then privatize its services, all while giving tax breaks to the wealthiest among us.
Now, mind you, this was her crowd. They paid to be there, and they didn't exactly give her a hero's welcome. Again, the Kamala problem. Nothing she said was really landing. I watched the entire thing, and then she started talking about animal videos.
Who saw that video from a couple of weeks ago? The one of the elephants at the San Diego Zoo during the earthquake? Google it if you've not seen it. So that scene has been on my mind. And as soon as they felt the earth shaking beneath their feet, they got in a circle and stood next to each other to protect the most vulnerable. Think about it. What a powerful metaphor. Because we know those who try to incite fear are most effective when they divide and conquer, when they separate the herd. But in the face of crisis, the lesson is don't scatter.
Okay. Unheard. Now, if we want to keep that strained metaphor going, that's Kamala being trampled by her own incompetence, or maybe bad writers. First of all, elephants protect their young, and her party's policies endanger our young from womb to tomb. First, abortion on demand, they might not even survive. Then, terrible schools, teachers' unions. Then, dangerous streets, bad, permissive on crime policies. Trans surgeries, pot legalization. Then, when the kids grow up, they can look forward to offshore jobs, communities with more criminal aliens, more drugs from open borders, and flatlining wages. Harris's party, they thrive off of dividing the American herd, our nation, by race, sex, ethnicity, country of origin, into classes of victims instead of patriots. Remember, that's what DEI is all about. Plus, it didn't matter how bad, though, Harris was last night or as a candidate in 2024. Forget the animal analogies. Remember, the candidates don't even matter to the Democrats anymore. They were willing to keep, the weekend at Biden's presidency going as long as possible. They only stopped it when he just flatlined in the debate. But they thought the country was doing fine when Biden and Mayorkas were flooding the border with millions of illegals. They only slowed that down for political reasons when the polls were so bad. And they were fine, frankly, with inflation, and they loved high gas prices. And they loved showering Zelensky with borrowed money, even when Ukraine wasn't winning. So none of the challenges, the real challenges facing America, which they either caused or exacerbated, none of it mattered to them. So no one should be surprised that Harris goes out last night still thinking that, yes, she has a shot. All the party wanted in 2020 with Biden and 2024 with Biden and then Harris was a figurehead president who'll do whatever the permanent bureaucracy wants. And that's what they're going to push in 2028, too. So, of course, with the other 2028 prospects, expect mostly vibes, little substance.
I miss Obama and I miss her husband, too.
I will build this world from love.
I will build this world from love.
All vibes, all stunts, no substance. And who can forget his pointless filibuster?
I don't want a Disneyfication of our history. We're marching through 13 hours. I got more in the tank.
They're all Kamala Harris now.
Comment and follow us on X @PatriotMediaGRP.